Well, it was a wet one for us today across the Upper Peninsula, and as we go into the overnight, it looks like that rain activity will die off for us. Also, clouds will begin to break apart, and by tomorrow morning, we should start to see mostly sunny conditions on the way, but also cooler air is finding its way into the region. Not really going to settle into place, though, as we go into tomorrow afternoon and then tomorrow evening. That's when we'll really start to feel it more into their area. But let's go to take a look at yesterday, because yesterday was another warm one for us at 80 degrees, above average. Low was at 65, so both of those numbers well off of where they should be during this time of the year, which should be in the upper 60s and in the upper 40s for highs and for lows. Now, those numbers are coming down, and we're going to continue to see them come down as we go throughout the next few days as we get closer and closer to the official start of fall, which will be later on this month. But also, we're going to be getting farther away from these record highs, which are at 91 degrees here into 2002 and 29 into 1982. As you'll notice that here, record high 91 degrees. These numbers will start to come back down as we get closer to the end of the week. So we'll start to feel more and more more and more like where we should be during this time of the year. Today's highs in the 70s at 77 in Iron Mountain, 72 down into Escanaba, 76 in Munising, and up into Houghton at 73. Ontonagon, 74 for your high today. Winds coming in from the northeast at 7 in Escanaba. Looking at the northwesterly wind as you go into Houghton at 15 miles per hour. 12 coming in out of the southwest into Ironwood. Expecting winds to die off throughout the remainder of the night, below 5 miles per hour. But as we head into tomorrow, they will pick up again, expecting more of that northwesterly flow, which will bring in that cooler and that drier air mass throughout the day for us. And we'll be expecting winds between 10 to 20 miles per hour. So a little breezy out there for us, but it won't be too bad out there. Here a look at your headlines. Showers leave as we go throughout the remainder of the night. Cooling off as we make our way into our Wednesday afternoon. Now, temperatures will be maybe just slightly warmer than today because we had all the clouds and rain in place, but you'll really start to feel that cooler and drier air mass by tomorrow evening, and then tomorrow night for sure as overnight lows look to fall off into the 40s. But more rain on the way for us. Later on into the week, we'll have another disturbance come in as we get into our Thursday, and then we'll be looking out behind that system for another reinsurgence of cool air, which looks to be even more impressive than the one we'll see heading into tomorrow, because that will start to knock highs closer to overnight lows that we have been seeing as of recently. But here's a look at your setup right now. You'll notice that the rain continues to work its way off to the south and east. That cooler air just off to our north and west into North Dakota and northern Minnesota and southern Canada. It will continue to find its way across the Great Lakes as we head over the next 24 hours. But here's our next disturbance right here. It will be working its way through South Dakota, North Dakota, and also Minnesota as we go into Wednesday, and then by the time we make our way into Thursday, that's when it should eventually be into our neck of the woods and providing more of those showers for us. And then it should get out of here as we go into our late Thursday night, early Friday morning, maybe a few clouds still left over, but then a much cooler air mass will begin to set up shop across the Great Lakes, and that will knock highs closer to the upper 50s as opposed to the mid and upper 80s that we saw just back on Monday. But here's a look at your Futurecast model as we go throughout the night, noticing that throughout the evening, skies will continue to clear for us. We'll be mostly clear as we head into our Wednesday afternoon. More clouds by tomorrow night. Rain chances pick up for us as we head into Thursday. We should see them throughout the day on Thursday, and by the time we work our way into our Friday morning, just seeing all of this beginning to work its way off to the south and to the east. Tonight, 52 degrees for your overnight low, drying out, cooler air on its way in. Winds should be light for us, but pick up as we head into Wednesday afternoon between 10 to 20 miles per hour. Mostly sunny. Look at highs. Upper 60s in Lawrence, 71 in Ontonagon, 73 in Florence, and at 72 in Escanaba, 72 in Munising, and at 71 in Marquette. So pretty seasonal for our temperatures throughout the day on Wednesday. But here's a look at your bus stop forecast tomorrow morning. A bit cooler than where we have been over the past few days. 52 degrees, mild, mostly sunny skies, and winds should be light as we head into the afternoon. We'll be at 71 for a high here in Marquette before dropping to 49 with that rain on its way in late after midnight. Thursday, it will be a wet one for us with highs in the lower 60s, 45 Friday morning, and topping off at 57 as we head into Friday afternoon. Now, that looks to be the coolest day for us as we'll start to rebound heading into the weekend with highs in the lower 60s with lots of sun on Saturday. A few more clouds as we head into Sunday before rain returns Monday and Tuesday.